life, love, relationships.
Wait, we're going to give away all our secrets?
Welcome to the Man Perspective
With K-Man
and the Dawn. All right, welcome back to the Man Perspective. And today's topic is Platonic Love. Can you love someone platonically? You know, she's a friend. You know, you've known each other for quite some time, but you want to take it beyond that as a friend and, give her a little bit.
That's hard to do. I've probably had one experience with that. A friend that I grew up with, she lived on the same street as me. And I mean, we have literally known each other for 30 years. And it was probably from like the age of like 5 or 6 on, right? So around the high school years, I want to say like maybe sophomore, I tried to, turn it into something more than a friendship. It didn't really work because of the fact that we had been friends for so many years that it was more like a brother-sister type of relationship and could never really go into that realm of a romantic relationship. I thought it could, tried, it didn't really work. There was just no getting out of that brother-sister bond, I guess, that we had. It would have made for a great, at least I think it would have made for a great relationship because let's face it, we knew each other for so long. So there was no mystery, no real guesswork. We knew each other. But I guess you couldn't get past that whole brother-sister thing.
But isn't that what women always talk about, though? This is what I don't understand. Women always say they want somebody who they can relate with. They want somebody who's their best friend. They want somebody who, they known for a while, right? Because even when you meet a woman, right? What's the first thing she said? Well, I got to get to know you.
Yep.
I got to get to know. So you get to know them for a couple years. You know what I mean? And it's like, well, what's the deal? Well, we platonic. But you're like, well, wait a minute. Now you got the chance to know me. Shouldn't that be the person you want to marry? Shouldn't that be the person you want to love and make love to? Is that person who you've known for a while?
You would
feel comfortable with them, right? You would think you would feel comfortable with them.
But women are crazy. They're crazy. I'm kidding, obviously.
Do tell. No, but do tell. Because I don't understand that part of it. You've been with this person. You know this person. They know you. That's your best friend. Isn't that what women say? You my best friend.
Yeah. And I've actually heard women say it, that they want their partner to be their best friend. But then, like you were saying, on the other side, it's like, well, you wouldn't date your best friend.
That's who you're supposed to date, to be honest with you.
You would think.
It's the person you should be making love to is that person who's your best friend. Because guess what? They got your back.
Yeah.
They know you for a long time. They know everything about you. You hung out together. You've been together. You've done everything together except, have sex. And so why wouldn't that be the perfect person to be with? The Man Perspective is the only show that allows you to think and listen to life, love, and relationships. Get yourself some and tune in to The Man Perspective. Get your daily fix with The Man Perspective with K-Man and the Don.
The only thing I can say is, obviously, it's not all. There is a good number of women who say something, but they maybe mean something different, right? And the only thing that I can really discern from it is they want their partner that they've met, gotten to know, and got into a true relationship with. They want that same closeness in their romantic relationship with their partner as they would have with a best friend in a non-relationship way, right? So they want the same closeness, but they need the attraction and the feeling of love. And for some odd reason, they can't see that the person who is actually their friend, non-romantically, is probably the best fit for that category.
That's what I'm talking about. Why is that they can't see that? It's chances are the
I have
person that
no
they're
idea.
with, right, is not going to know them as much as that friend who known them for 30 years.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. There's no way. There's no way in hell that somebody who has been in a relationship where, I'll just pick like 5 years, right, is going to know that person better than their best friend that they've been friends with for 10, 12, 20, 30, pick your number, amount of years, right?
Yeah, because you know what happens now? Whenever they have problems with their relationship with their man, they end up going to talk to that
Mm-hmm.
guy who they've known for 30 years
Yep.
about this. That's their best friend,
That best
more
friend.
so than their
Mm-hmm.
own husband or lover or whoever they partnered with that they've known, like you said, for 5 years. They're not going to talk to them about the issue. They're going to talk to the guy who they known for 30 years about the issue. Right. So why wouldn't you want that guy who you've known for 30 years to be your permanent partners, to be your lover, to be, yes, you've had platonic relationship, platonic love, but this is the person who knows you. He knows everything about you. He knows about you more than your husband knows about you, which is crazy.
I don't know. Are you tired, cranky, upset? Wind down your evening with the man perspective.
K-Man, the Don, getting it in on the man perspective.
With K-Man
and the Don.
It must be some unwritten rule or some border, unwritten or non-physical border that for some odd reason just cannot be crossed. And I don't understand. I don't understand why.
I don't get it
makes no
myself.
sense to me.
I tried, like you said, wrap your head around it. I don't understand it myself. Because that's the person you should be with. Not only that, that's the person, chances are, if you've known that person, like in the platonic relationship where you've been friends for 30 years, chances are you've been together for 30 years and you probably never had major arguments that you got with the guy you with now. You know what I mean? The guy that woman's with now is probably arguing every day. Vice versa. It works for men too. Men with women. You got a woman who you with, okay? And then I know a woman that I've known for 30 years. I can talk to her more than I can talk to my girl, so to speak. You feel me? And if it's an issue, I'm not going to talk to her because we get into an argument. I could talk to that girl that I've known for 30 years because she understands me. She knows me. And chances are she'll probably give me good advice as always, but she knows me. You know what I'm saying? And knowing me was
Absolutely.
that me and her never argued. We never had crazy arguments like that. You follow what I'm saying? Because we know each other. This girl that I'm with or whatever, you've known her for, I don't know, 5 years or 4 years. Y'all argue damn near every day. But this one you know for 30 years, you don't argue. Y'all talk, and sometimes y'all could get on the phone and talk for hours, right? Why wouldn't that be the ideal person to be with? You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of guy that's the one you should marry.
Well, you know what the thing about that is, though, right? To take it even a step further, that person who is your best friend, who you have shared that, 10, 15, 20, 30-year connection with, they're probably the person who is most compatible for you. So they're kind of only cheating themselves out of probably what would be the best relationship of their life.
Exactly. Well, hit us up at themanperspective@gmail.com and let us know if you in a platonic love relationship or, if you love someone or can you love someone platonically on the man perspective. Now you heard our perspective. It's time to hear yours. Get at us at themanperspective@gmail.com.
Or use the hashtag #TheManPerspective.